What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Nerd Council YouTube channel. My name, as always, is Timmy, and happy PlayStation 5 launch day to everyone in the UK and in Europe. Once again, I've got to say a big thank you to Sony for sending me the PS5. I've had a lot of fun playing it. And so in this video, I'm going to do not so much a review, but more or less what you need to know with your new console. This video is going to be all about things I think you need to look for when you set up your PS5. It's not just going to be a case of plugging it in and playing it right away. You might want to do that. You never know, that's totally up to you. But I think there are a few things you need to know before you go into playing the latest games on your PS5, whether that's a new Miles Morales game or Demon's Souls. I can never get the name right. It's either Demon's Soul, not Demon's Souls. Either way, that game is messed up. I can't play it. Hard as hell. I've raged quit at least like 5 times playing that game, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. In this video, I'm going to break a few things down for you that I think you need to know about the new PS5. So, do you know what? Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you probably want to know is, how do I transfer my data from my PS4 to my PS5? How do I transfer my saves from my games that I'm currently playing from my PS4 to my PS5? Well, it's simple as this. You go to your settings and you go to system. And then you go down to data transfer. And all you have to do is follow the on-screen prompts. It's as easy as that. You have to connect your PS4 to your PS5. Make sure they're either connected to the same Wi-Fi network, or if you have a LAN cable available, connect them via LAN cable. Then all you have to do is wait for your PS4 to be found, connect to your PS5, and then after that, all the save data will be transferred from the PS4 to the PS5. The next thing I think I need to point out, or you should be aware of, is the brand new UI for PlayStation. There are no more themes. That's probably, I don't know whether that's a negative or positive, but there are no more themes. So on the top row, you have all your apps and all your games. So the PlayStation Store, any games you downloaded. So as you can see, I've got Monopoly Plus and Apex on here, and Demon's Souls and Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Great game to play, by the way, phenomenal game. But the new screen is a brand new experience than what you're normally used to when it comes to PlayStation and when it comes to the PS5 in general. So when you want to play a game, as always, you can just, go down to play a game. But the new thing is that the new UI does show you current activities you're yet to complete in each game. It shows you things like people who are currently streaming the game, any add-ons you need to have. And yes, that was similar to the PS4, but it's a brand new experience in terms of how it's actually laid out. If you go to games like Sackboy, which are fully optimized for the PS5, you will see things like the activities, where you can literally press square to go to that section of the game to find the activities you need to play. It also shows you things like the percentage of an activity you've currently completed. These are all the things you'll find in optimized games for the PS5. Things to remember is that not every game is optimized for the PS5 as of yet. For example, Destiny 2, I can play that on PS5, and the new Beyond Light DLC has dropped, but it's not optimized for the PS5 as of yet. So all the features that would be you normally find, or you will find with PS5 games, you won't find that with games that are not optimized as of yet. Okay, let's talk about the PlayStation Plus collection. Now, if you remember from the launch event and launch reveal, you remember that they announced the PlayStation Plus collection. The PlayStation Plus collection is a full library of games available to anyone who has PlayStation Plus. As you can see, the PlayStation Plus collection consists of 20 games. 20 games that have marked a whole generation when it comes to gaming on the PS4, and they're available to you if you have PlayStation Plus. And all you have to do is simply click on the game you want and add to your library, and that's all it is. Then when you're ready to play it, you click download. As you can see, I've installed Gears of War, so I would click the Gears of War and I hit play, and right away I can get into Games of War. Now, while I'm on the screen, it's something I should mention is that the PS5 does not have a quick resume option. So you can't switch in between games, unfortunately. You can put your PS5 into rest mode. That's still a feature that they carried over from the PS4. But unlike the new Xbox Series S and X, there isn't a quick resume option for games. So you can't switch in between one game to another as you would. But what it does show you is the games you recently played at this bottom screen here. So you can go to another game that you have played, but you won't be able to pick up from where you left off, unfortunately. Unless you open up the game that you do want to play, click play, open up your menu, and what you should be able to do is any optimized PS5 games, all you have to do is click square on the resume section of the game where you want to pick up from, and go from there. And the game will drop you at a stage where you can do that activity in game. So you have your PS5, you plugged it all in, you've set up your account, you've plugged in your Wi-Fi, and you're thinking, what's the first game I'm going to play? Now, I will say this, the first game you must absolutely play on your new PS5 is Astro's Playroom. Now you're probably thinking, why should I play Astro's Playroom? It's as simple as this. Astro's Playroom shows you the full capabilities of what the brand new DualSense controller with haptic feedback can do. Not just a case of, okay, the controller vibrates a bit differently. No. This game will show you the full capabilities of the haptic feedback and of the adaptive triggers. But one thing you will notice that you have to do is the controller demo. This controller demo is an experience in itself. In all honesty, the PS5 controller might be the greatest controller ever made for console, point blank period. The DualSense controller is ridiculous. And it's solely because of two reasons. These adaptive triggers. The controller actually adapts to the situation. So if you're playing an FPS game, for example, you may not necessarily have to pull down on the trigger all the way. The controller will know that, okay, I don't have to allow the trigger to be pulled down in the entire way for the action to take place. Honestly, people, when you get your PS5, play Astro's Playroom first. Play that game first. Get in touch with what this controller can actually do. And then go into all your other games, whether it's Miles Morales or Demon's Soul or FIFA or 2K, whatever it is, but play Astro's Playroom first. Overall, my experience with the PS5 has been an amazing one. It cannot compare to the experience with the PS4. And again, it just goes down to this controller. This is honestly the best controller ever made for a games console, point blank, period. Like, these adaptive triggers are next gen. This is what next gen feels like. This is what next gen should be. I'm not in any way kind of slating Xbox for the controller or what the controller is capable of, but when Sony are producing something like this, it has to be spoken about. It honestly has to be spoken about. The PS5 as a whole is a phenomenal console. It's, as a PlayStation lover, it's what I've dreamt of. Do I love the design overall? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on my mood. But honestly, the PlayStation 5 has been a phenomenal experience. I love the UI. I love the fact that we have a very clean home screen now. I need more games though. I need more games to play. I need more games that are optimized for the PS5. That's what I really need right now. I feel like at the moment, the catalogue of games for the PS5 aren't enough as of yet. We need more variety. We need more games that are optimized for the PS5. I know that's coming. I know they're all coming. I know they're taking their time in terms of optimizing all these games, but it's launch day, man. The world has the PS5 now. Where are these games that are optimized? Like, we need more of them. Comparing it though to Xbox, obviously there are more. The PlayStation catalog of games ready for PS5 is definitely a lot larger than compared to Xbox. Xbox didn't have any titles ready at launch, so all they did was optimize games, which is fine. Again, I'm not really trying to do like a comparison too tough, but PlayStation obviously came with more games that were physically ready for PS5 as opposed to games that were ready for Xbox and Xbox Series S and X. But yeah, guys, that is it for my video. I know it's a long one, but again, like I said, my overall experience with the PS5 has been phenomenal. I've enjoyed getting to know my brand new console. I've enjoyed getting to know Bay, as I like to call it now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel. We will be doing more gameplay content from the PS5 as more games drop, and we'll try and give you guys more news on the PS5. But overall, the experience on the PS5 has been phenomenal. I can't speak more on it. Again, thank you PlayStation and Sony for sending it to me. Much love to you guys. Until next time, people, peace out.